Bob Weiner joins us, National Democratic Strategist and former Clinton White House Senior Public Affairs Director. Bob, welcome to the program. Thank you for joining us today.
It's a pleasure, Ernie and Lori. Thanks for having me. And Lori, congratulations on your new time slot.
Oh, thank you. It's great to be here.
Well, we're past debate number 2. We still have debate number 3 to come, but let's do a quick post-mortem on debate number 2. And your thoughts?
Well, my thought is that Obama won. He was great on where's the tax cut money from, and he saved Detroit, and Romney's line of bankrupt, and Romney's 47% that he doesn't care about. Romney was effective on the economy, hasn't recovered. I thought Obama needed to do more on agenda, and I bet you he does next time. But my God, I've never seen anybody blow something like Romney blew the obvious sound bites on Benghazi and not doing his homework, and he was like a deer in the headlights on the reality that the president said terror the day after the event. So I give the president an A-, Romney a B- on the debate, which about matches the snap polls, which Obama won by 7. But most interesting was the poll of uncommitteds, which said Obama won by 13. That's the target.
What about the moderator? You know, Candy Crowley getting a lot of pushback now from Republicans for being the fact checker of the debate instead of the moderator. What do you make of that?
Yeah, they didn't like Martha Raddatz either. They don't like when journalists are journalists. Facts count. And Candy saying that it was a fact that the president said act of terror in the Rose Garden the day after the Benghazi attack was exactly responsible and the right thing to do. And T.S., Governor Romney, if you're wrong, did you look at his eyes? Did you look at his walk back on that? Did you look at him staring blindly as he was outed on not knowing the fact? Really bad briefing by his staff, but also he was trying to bully Candy the entire debate. And I think that came through. I think if anything turned off women, it was the fact that Romney, who was a bully in prep school and pulled kids' hair out, came through.
Just stop. Don't waste my time with that.
Don't waste my time.
Don't waste my time with a 60-something-year-old man being a bully in prep school, for goodness sakes.
How about being a bully to an announcer in a debate when he's running for president?
That's fair, but don't start bringing up prep school,
it's
for goodness sakes.
It's character, and people saw it. They saw him being a rich bully.
Okay, a rich one as opposed to a poor one. Would that have been better?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do you think we can expect as far as polling going forward here? We obviously know where you stand politically, but, you know, obviously the president has some making up to do.
Well, the Republicans are trying to pull the spin of the president's lack of saying a specific agenda, although he did talk about taking the money from the wars and using it for people programs, but he's got to be much clearer on that. And I think that the polling shows Obama won the debate, but they gave it to Romney on the economy. And you know, I don't have my head in the sand as a Democratic strategist. I see that. That's a key issue. So we have to do better on that. I think the polling will be pretty split going toward that final critical last debate, and I'm glad it's on foreign policy, but I hope we don't come across as too overconfident going into that, even though he did get bin Laden. He did, in fact, get Gaddafi. He did pull us out of Iraq and is pulling us out of Afghanistan. He's got cards to play, but there is a serious problem in Syria. Romney has cards to play there, too. And so that last debate will now become critical, and the polling will probably be final after that last debate.
You know, it's interesting because I know everybody was saying, well, this presidential election is going to be all about the economy, and foreign affairs do seem to be taking a place in it.
Well, people know that part of the role of a president is leadership. It was so horrible under Bush. I mean, General McCaffrey, maybe I shouldn't repeat this, told me, four-star General McCaffrey, that it was embarrassing to have a president in the bottom third of the IQ. And foreign leaders knew that we were running our foreign policy compulsively. They know that with Obama, it's rational, it's well-founded. They have an incredibly brilliant Secretary of State in Hillary Clinton. We've restored the nation's reputation in foreign policy now. And so they like that. They don't want the United States to be embarrassed. And what Romney did on the Olympics, Ernie, was embarrassing when he went over to London and started blaming the Brits. And by the way, his line on the Olympics last night of profit on the Olympics, that included, and McCain said that Romney fleeced the Treasury. It included $1.3 billion in tax subsidies. So when he made $500 million on the Olympics, he actually lost $1 billion on the Olympics if it wasn't for tax subsidies. So that's got to come out.
What about the likability factor? You know, Mitt Romney's really gaining in that department. I mean, you know, for a while there, the president could sort of use that as a campaign tool, but it seems like now, as people have gotten a chance to see Mitt Romney at these debates, they seem to like him better.
Do you really think that's true after he bullied Candy Crowley and didn't want to pay attention to the rules?
Well, I'm going by the polls. I'm not going by what I think.
Well, I would like to see the polls evolve over the next few days now on that, because I don't think he did himself any good in last night's debate in terms of likability. President Obama is sort of a little bit out of character. He was so asleep in the first debate that he had to come swinging strong in this debate. I think people give him that, and they understand that, and they know that. But Romney just came across just pushing, and I don't think his binders of women was any too personal about women either.
Bob Weiner, National Democratic Strategist, former Clinton White House Senior Public Affairs Director. Bob, thanks for coming on. We appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me, guys. Love doing it with you.
All right, we'll talk to you again.